The Duke of Norfolk, who helped organise the Queen's funeral, has been banned from driving for 6 months after being caught using his mobile phone while driving in Battersea earlier this year. Today, Edward VIII Howard, the 18th Duke of Norfolk, pleaded guilty at Lavender Hill Magistrates Court.
The peer who organised Queen Elizabeth's funeral has been banned from driving for 6 months, despite claiming he needs his licence to arrange the King's coronation. The Earl Marshal, the 18th Duke of Norfolk, pleaded guilty at Lavender Hill Magistrates Court in South London to using his mobile phone behind the wheel.
Work begins to remove the flowers left as tributes to the Queen in London's parks, using traditional horse-drawn carriages.
Now the petals have finally wilted and the incredible displays at our royal parks for the late Queen are slowly being taken away. But they will be returned to the parks in a different form, and Sally's here to explain how.
So anyone who's been worried about all the flowers there and what on earth is going to happen to them, and honestly, you see them laid out and some of them are layers deep, they're all going to be composted. So they are going to be put to good use. And today I went to Green Park to see how this process is going to happen. It's already started and there were some beautiful, gentle giants on hand to help. Let's take a little look.
They aren't your average gardeners, but these boys are lending a helping hand, or hoof, with the Queen's floral tributes. And they're not alone.
Well, there you go, Roy. There's a section done. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Roy is one of several volunteers who've come to separate the flowers and tributes this week.
What made you decide to come and volunteer, Roy?
I'm actually a volunteer anyway with the Royal Parks, but for this was a special event and it was my way of trying to pay a bit of respect to the Queen and trying to remember her today. And also I love looking at all the messages that people have brought.
The tributes will be dried and stored for now, but the flowers will become an incredible compost.
Isn't this an amazing legacy from the Queen that you've now got? You're going to have the most fabulous compost for the Royal Parks.
It's going to be very high quality, lovely compost with all of these flowers.
That is an amazing legacy, which she never would have imagined, I don't imagine.
No.
Once a bucket is full of the flowers, the volunteers take them over to the dray or trailer.
You lift that and I'll catch it.
Got it? Well done.
There you go.
And then the Shire horses will take them to Kensington Gardens.
We've got, this is Nobby, is it?
This is Nobby.
And this is?
Heath.
Oh, and what kind of horses are they?
They're both Shire horses.
Nobby and Heath would no doubt have the Queen's approval and are often used in the parks because they are lighter on the earth and less polluting. A short walk across town to Kensington Gardens, and the next stop for the flowers is the shredder. The digger drops the flowers in, and they then come out the other end and compost down for 6 months, until eventually they look like this and go back onto the Royal Park's flower beds.
Yeah. It's that idea, isn't it, that people left tributes over the last few weeks, but they will be on the park forever, really, won't they?
They will be. That's right. It's a sustainable after-use, isn't it? Composting them down and returning them to the soil.
Yeah, I think the Queen would approve.
I think she would.
The horses will have many trips this week in what is being called a gentle process, respectful of the Queen, the tributes and nature.
I'm so pleased something useful's been done with all those flowers, but it looks sunny there.